Hello everybody, and welcome back. Last time we explored the inside of the sacred tree thread, and we were able to expel the evil in his heart. Unfortunately, that left him too weak to restore the people of Colima. However, we were given a clue by Laurel that if we seek Mercury Lighthouse, we might find a way to heal Thread. So today we're going to try and make our way towards Mercury Lighthouse. And be immediately interrupted. Can we run away? Let's see if we can run away. Nope. How unfortunate. I didn't mean to do that. Well, we're off to a great start, getting interrupted and me pressing the wrong buttons. So anyway, let's go ahead and get out of Colima Forest. There's not much we can do here in the meantime. And let's switch Garrett and Isaac back. There we go. Alright. So we will now be heading northwest to Mercury Lighthouse. We could have technically gone this way from the very beginning, but I believe that it's actually better to head to Colima Forest first, because, well, the enemies are more appropriately leveled, and otherwise we'll be facing a very uphill battle if we head for Mercury Lighthouse first. Now, first let's rest at Bilibin. Alright, and before we leave, I'm actually going to buy some weapons this time, because we actually have some money, luckily. So, I noticed that Garrett has not been dealing much damage and he has his starting weapon, so I'm going to splurge on the broadsword here. Yeah, that's a good increase. We'll keep it on Garrett and we'll sell the short sword. And we get a game ticket. Isaac can keep those. And actually I'm going to sell that short sword from Isaac that has been bothering me every time I see it. There we go. Do we have anything else that we can sell? Oh, I forgot to say what the potion does. It fully restores HP, so it's a pretty good item. And we have some money left. Let's buy some armor. Alright. They both have level armor, nice. Let's buy some shields. Only 7 coins, not particularly good, but it's something. And let's buy another one for Garrett. Alright, anything else? 180, it's not too much. Let's buy that. Circlet, Ivan already has one. Alright, so we should be fine with this setup for now. So, the first thing we want to do now is head north. And be interrupted by some very weak enemies at this point, but anyways. Alright, and we got an oil drop, nice. So we go west here, and we should find the cave. Eventually. As you can see, enemies can also get critical attacks sometimes. should be around there. Right, we reached the Billy Bean Cave entrance. So, technically the proper entrance is through here, but if you notice, there's a small sprout here, which we can actually interact with. If we go ahead and change classes, we can use growth. And it creates a patch of leaves for us to climb. Let's go ahead and change back. I don't believe we'll be using growth again now. And we have a second entrance to Billy Bean Cave. And a chest. Isaac checked the chest. Isaac gave an elven rapier to Garrett. Alright, so this is actually quite a good item. This is unleashes, it's an artifact weapon. It unleashes the Vorpal Slash, which deals an extra 16, I believe, Jupiter damage. And what's more unique about this weapon as well is that it is one of the few pure elemental weapons. What does this mean? It means that every single attack with this weapon is aligned to a certain element, in this case Jupiter, meaning that any damage that it deals is calculated by taking into account the Jupiter elemental power of the user against the Jupiter elemental resistance of the foe. And since Ivan seems to be more aligned with Jupiter, I'm going to give that one to Ivan. And since he no longer has his Hunter Sword equipped, I think I'll give that to Isaac. And we'll trade it for the Marstar, sure. Right, and we have a weird formation of rocks here, but nothing much. There's not much we can do for now. So, that's all that we got from that entrance, and we had a new enemy. This is a ghoul. It is level 9, it has 99 HP, no synergy, 93 attack, 20 defense, 16 agility and 1 luck. As for its elemental resistances, it has 25 Venus, 7 Mars, 48 Jupiter and 72 Mercury, and it has Venus elemental power of 100. Now, this enemy usually yields 34 experience points, which would then become 44 if we had an offensive margin. As for the coins, he drops 42 coins, which would then become 54, and there is a 1 in 16 chances that becomes a 1 in 4 that he'll drop an antidote. As for its attacks, he has of course the basic attack, and there's a 75% chance that he'll use that, and he has a monster skill called Cannibal Fang, which is a Venus attack that actually siphons HP and he restores himself by a small amount, and there's a 25% chance that he'll use that. So by itself it's not too much of a threat. And we got the Vorpal Slash, nice. And there we go. So let's continue. Once again, the very same enemy. And that's the wrong way. Let's go right. Since this is 2 enemies, let's go ahead and use some synergy. And I believe, yeah, we're off to the second part of the Billy Bean Cave, and even more familiar enemies here. And actually this puddle right here might seem familiar. We saw one just like that one in the Lumpa Cave entrance, which unfortunately we were not able to do anything about. But we will soon enough. And if we push this here against the pillar of ice, it actually melts it, and we can jump over that puddle and go up. And we got a vial. This is an item that restores 500 HP, so it's a pretty good item. Again, again, more familiar enemies, so let's dispatch them quickly. Alright, so we're almost done with Bilibin Cave. We should be getting out pretty soon. And we are. We are now on the northwestern region of the world map. And we have two new enemies. First off, we have the Mauler. It is level 9, it has 109 HP, no synergy, 99 attack, 27 defense, 24 agility, and 1 luck. As for its elemental resistances, it has 48 Venus, 25 Mars, 72 Jupiter, and 48 Mercury. He has no elemental power. And as for the experience, he usually yields 37 experience points, which would then become 48. He drops 45 coins, which would then become 58. And there is a 1 in 32 chances that then become 1 in 8 that he will drop a nut. His commands are of course the basic attack, and there is an 87.5% chance that he'll use that. And he has a monster skill called Bear Claw, which is a standard attack with a 1.7 multiplier, and there's a 12.5 chance that he'll use that. And as for the other enemy, we have the Ooze, which is actually an upgraded version of the Slime. It is level 9, it has 72 HP, no synergy, 72 attack, 19 defense, 30 agility, and 1 luck. Its elemental resistances are 48 Venus, 7 Mars, 48 Jupiter, and 127 Mercury, and it has 125 Mercury elemental power. Now, it usually yields 26 experience points, which would then become 33. It drops 40 coins, which would then become 52, and there is a 1 in 16 chances that become 1 in 4 that he will drop in a herb. Now, he has the basic attack, and there is a 75% chance that he'll use that, and he has the very same monster skill that the Slime has, Bone Chiller, which is a Mercury attack with a power range of 7, and there is a 25% chance that he'll use that. And we have a bunch of Oozes. So they by themselves are no big threat. The actual threat here is the Mauler. So let's see if we can take him out in this round. Alright, yeah. Alright. Decent amount of experience and coins. Alright, Isaac leveled up and learned a new skill, actually an improved version of Cure. And we got another oil drop, so we got the oil drops from the battle from Threadback. Just one Mauler shouldn't be too much trouble. That's decent damage, 29. Alright, let's continue here. Wow, this sure do appear very often. And I will level up, he's now level 10. Alright, and we have a small town here. Nice. Again the Vorpal Slash. Oh, he has the same chance to unleash that move, a 35% chance, as most artifact weapons do. But we got pretty lucky. 2 times in a row. Alright, so we have now reached the winter town of Emil. Next time we'll continue exploring this town, as well as, well, begin our climb of Mercury Lighthouse. See you guys then.